we're going to talk about how talking about my problem is going to heal me. So what does that mean to you? What is your problem? Well, the problem is, how are you feeling today? What are the emotions that come out? Are you falling apart? Are you being a soldier, good little soldier, so you're not feeling whatever feelings are showing up for you? That's important. It's important to make those distinctions for yourself. You need to say, I'm very sad today. Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I glad? Am I mad? Those are real important things to hold of so that you actually hold the whole thing. You have to figure out, what am I thinking right this minute? And why am I talking about this? Well, the reason you're talking about this is those emotions that you have seep out. Even if you think, oh, I'm being good, I'm being okay, I'm not being mad, I'm not being this, and then somebody cuts you off and driving, and you just want to tailgate them to the end and take them down. I'm going to take that guy down. Well, why? One little incident and you're going to go crazy? A friend once told me that coming to terms with things was like having a meal. And the meal is very, very good, except somebody put a peppercorn in that you bit on, and it was so bitter that it just ruined the rest of the meal. And the chef came in and said, oh, I'm sorry I hit that. I don't know why I put that in. It was not good. And the waiter came up and said, oh, I'm so sorry. What can we do to make your meal better? And you took their ideas and you said, yes, yes, I understand, and everything's fine. But it wasn't fine, because through the entire meal, you tasted that peppercorn. You knew it was there. And even by the time you got this beautiful dessert that was so beautifully made and tasted wonderful, and then it still tasted like peppercorn. So why does that happen? Because our minds immediately go to the thing that doesn't work. All these other wonderful things work, and that one just kills you. If you don't take into consideration how you are feeling, if you don't talk about what's bothering you, it will fester. It's like when you have a sore on your arm and you think, oh, okay, I'll just throw this Band-Aid on it and it'll be fine. Well, if you don't clean the wound out, if you don't put some iodine or some kind of healing agent into it, it's going to fester. And then the minute you take that bandage off, you're going to have gunky stuff in there. And it's like anything else. Once you start picking at things, it won't go away. And so if you're not dealing with what's bothering you, it won't go away. So people ask, why are you going to this meeting? Why are you talking about this stuff in this meeting? I'm talking about this stuff in this meeting because then it doesn't have a charge. Then if I'm talking to somebody else and someone understands me, they hear what I'm saying, they understand what I'm saying, they support me. They may not have total understanding of what I'm talking about, but they're not making me wrong for having the feelings I'm having. And until I come to terms with whatever feelings I'm having, then they're not going to go away. And little things will start making the entire day not work. It's like, oh, my marriage is good. My husband is working recovery. I'm working recovery. We're doing everything that we need to do. We've been seeing a therapist. We've been doing this. We've been going to meetings. Why am I still feeling this way? If you're really not addressing this, people go to meetings for years and never ever talk about what really bothered them or what really is bothering them right now. Without being able to do that, you'll never let it go. It will always be nagging at you. It's like that baggage that you've got going with you. It's like, okay, I'm going down to the store and now I'm going to take all this shit with me. And then it's like, oh, well, I don't want that stuff anymore. So how do I get rid of the stuff that I don't want anymore? You talk about it. You talk about it, you reason it out, you figure out what works for you that doesn't work for you. And sometimes the stuff that you think isn't it. It's like, well, everything is perfect, but he put that in the dishwasher wrong. Or, it's the little things. And some of us will say, oh, because we're codependents, we're controlling. Okay, so we're trying to control this because everything else is not being controlled. So we're going to try and control this one little thing that I can control, like how it's going to go in the dishwasher. Okay, so instead of being worried about how it gets put in the dishwasher, then you have to figure out, why is it so important to me that the dishwasher isn't getting put the way I want it to get put? Are the dishes getting clean? Is it happening the way it's supposed to happen? Maybe not the way it's supposed to happen by your standard, but if it comes out clean, it's probably okay. So these are the kind of things that you have to look at, because when the little things aren't working, it's because there's a big thing out there that you haven't put in order. So let's try that in the first place. Find out what we need to put in order, get it in order, and go forward. If this has been helpful for you, please like us or subscribe. If you have any comments, please do them at the comment section, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, please send us an email. We'll be glad to answer your questions and take care of you. Remember, only you can allow yourself to be happy.